First, I want to jump into the Sandbox, and I'm going to go ahead today, and I'm going to explain Sandbox 4, and then I'm going to explain Assignment 4, and then I'm going to give you time to work on both, okay? So, and we are starting Module 5 on Wednesday. Just FYI, if you're paying attention to the lecture schedule, you already knew that, but we are starting Module 5 on Wednesday. So this is a one-day module. So Sandbox 4. Let's take a look at Canvas. And if I go to Module 4 here in Canvas, scroll down and I go to S4, which is Sandbox 4. What I have is our friend the turtle is back for some more fun. And all I want you to do is copy and paste this code to begin with. And let me just tell you, we've got some stuff here that we haven't covered yet. So I don't expect you to understand that. And in reality, our focus is going to be right here. Okay? Our focus is going to be on those 3 lines of code. So let me show you. So if I copy this and I paste it into PyCharm and I run that code, give the thing a chance to fire up here, what it creates is a square. Cool. And it fills it in. That's what the begin fill and end fill are. And then you kind of can see here that I've got a length, int, int length, int sides, and int angle. So what I'm making here is a square where each side is 100 pixels long. There's 4 sides, and each of the corners is 90 degrees. We recognize that as the definition of a square, right? Equal sides, right angles, 4 of those sides. Now, if I want to make a 10-sided figure, what angle should I make each corner so that it works properly? Because if I do 10 sides at 90, guess what it's going to do? Just going to make a square and fill in half of it, because 10 sides, what it does is it makes 4 squares, and then it makes 2 more sides of a square and fills in half because it went halfway around. 180? 36. Tell me how you came up with 36. There you go. 360 degrees divided by 36. And there's my 10-sided figure. So if I wanted to make I'll make it easy on you, a 5-sided figure, what's my angle? $72. 72 is the correct angle for a pentagon. Okay, so you already expressed the formula for how to figure this out. So you know what would be cool, because maybe I want to have like, let's go like a 27-sided figure. Somebody tell me that one. Now I'm asking too much of your brains, right? You're pulling out your calculators, you're trying to figure it out. Wouldn't it be easier if instead of having a static number here, if I had a formula that just did the work for me? So there's an easy formula, right? You already said it. It's 360 divided by the number of sides. So if I go 360 divided by the number of sides, now I can make any shape. It's coming around. Give it a minute. There it goes. 27 sides. You have to trust me. The other sides are just the same as the ones you see. But I can do now any figure with any number of sides, and it fixes the angles for me. So there is the simple power of using a formula instead of a static number. So that is, I just want you to play around with that and see how it works. If you want a little bit of extra challenge, like a bonus challenge, see if you can get the user to provide you the number of sides, convert their answer to a number, and then plug that into the formula. That's a good extra challenge. But you can see here, if you forgot how the code looks, this is the beauty of the Sandbox and why we share screenshots. You can look at other people's code. And you can see that other people have started playing around with things like colors and all kinds of things. Okay, somebody's getting really fancy. But you can see here, folks are doing, and some people are still missing the formula. But you can kind of see how it all shakes out. Okay, and here's somebody who actually asked, how many sides do you want? And figured out how to do that. Now they changed theirs, interestingly enough, to a different shape, a different type of shape. So you can play around with that too. We have people going all kinds of crazy here, but that's what the sandboxes are for. That's literally what I want you to be doing. All of those are going to receive credit because all I want you to do is spend some time playing with the code. So that is the sandbox.